WhatsApp launches WhatsApp channels globally, allowing your audience to follow your channel and get real-time updates about your nonprofit or ministry. Clubhouse reinvents itself as a social messaging app with voice messages right at the center of its functionality. Last week, we saw two interesting social media trend reports being released in the industry, one from Hootsuite and one from Sprout Social. All these news items and much more coming up in this 210th weekly episode of the Connected Church News with me, Nachi Lazarus. Welcome. This is the show that brings you the top 5 digital, social media, Web3, and AI-based news that you need to know for this week in just 5 minutes. Let's get started. Clubhouse has relaunched and reinvented itself as a social messaging app centered around audio messages. The app, which rose to popularity during the pandemic and the lockdown season, went through a period of low engagement, but now they are coming back with a relaunched UI and functionality. The announcement says chats, which is basically audio chat, is the new functionality that will drive the entire platform. They say the redesign is a combination of group text with Instagram stories, but the core functionality of Clubhouse remains with live audio rooms and so on, but they have added additional functionalities like push to talk. So you can easily send audio messages to your friends, friends of friends, and also have private conversations. TikTok has announced the full launch of TikTok Shop feature in the United States. Any registered organization or business in US will now be able to use the shop functionality inside TikTok. The interesting thing about this feature is TikTok is leading the way with end-to-end feature for people who want to showcase the product. If you're a nonprofit or ministry that has products, then you can start with live shopping experience where you can talk about your product and then showcase the product like an e-commerce store within TikTok, and then release ads, have an affiliate program, even fulfillment. Fulfilled by TikTok is a service offered by TikTok where you talk about the product, somebody looks at it, and entire fulfillment cycle is offered as a service by TikTok, and then checkout and payments are also included. I think this is becoming a model for other players like Meta who want to do the same thing with WhatsApp. And WhatsApp has rolled out WhatsApp channels globally to more than 150 countries around the world after testing it with a couple of regions. This is a significant feature because this is almost like a news feed. So this is a one-way communication from an organization like yours, like nonprofit, church, or ministry. You communicate with your audience one way with updates and posts and announcements and so on. So people can follow your channel, and once they follow, they will get updates from you. This will be inside the tab which has the WhatsApp status, and just below the status, they will start seeing all the updates from different brands that they follow. WhatsApp will also suggest what brands to follow, organizations to follow. Now, the ability to create channel is still being rolled out. If you don't see an option for you to create a channel for your organization, just hold on. That's coming very soon. They probably roll out to more people in the days to come, but the functionality itself is now rolled out globally. Are you part of our Connected Church community on Instagram or on WhatsApp? If you are not, then you might want to consider joining, because this is an exclusive group for faith-based community, for leaders and media professionals in nonprofits, churches, and ministries. And we use this to deliver breaking news, trends, and sometimes strategies. So you can choose whichever platform you spend most time on, whether it is WhatsApp or on Instagram. This is completely private, which means nobody else can see your details and you cannot see other people's details. You can only interact with the admin. So it's a completely private environment. Check out the QR code. I'll see you inside the channel. Pinterest made a big announcement with the launch of multiple new advertising related products, platform changes, product updates. Some of the highlights include launch of new ad formats like quiz ads, showcase ads. They also launched a business manager like Meta Business Manager or Google's Ads Manager. They've launched a platform that will help you manage all your access, your employees, your campaigns. This is more for agencies and advertisers. They also launched a new product called Creative Studio that helps you with ad creation process. If you are a nonprofit or church using Pinterest for your ministry, then this might be something you want to make a note of. Please pass this news on to your social media team. Last week, we saw the release of two interesting social media reports in the industry by two leading players. One is Hootsuite, another is Sprout Social. Hootsuite's report was social media media career report for 2023. When I speak in events, one of the questions I often get asked is, how do I build my team? What does social media skill acquisition look like? How do I hire people and so on? So answers to many of those questions, like what is the average pay, what is the kind of skill sets that they have, is answered in this particular report. Check it out. The Sprout Social Report is an index where we look at some of the shifts in the social media landscape, including the impact of AI and how teams use social media and what are the trends that are changing and so on. We will link to both the reports in the show notes. You can download them and have a look. If you've not yet subscribed to our channel, then this might be a good time to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so that you can stay on top of all the big news, trends, breaking news, and statistics and reports so that you can be effective at what God has called you to do.